Everyone, this is Gamer, and I'll be returning to Roguetech. Once again, let me... Alright. Let's do, sorry. Me... And like that. Gonna join the voice chat again. It's just so much more fun. Alright, I'll stream this, join that. Voila. I'm there. Magic. Magic.
Hey, director.
Hey, coordinator.
How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
Well, you know, just having a fun time sniping off a mountain with railguns.
So, lots of salvage, very little damage taken.
What's that sweet, sweet Comstar salvage?
Oh, you're attacking Comstar now.
I hop around.
NTF targets to snipe.
It looks like I accidentally hit my own guy a little bit. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, target-rich environment. You know, those are always fun.
Yeah, just wait for a bad shot. It's like, there's no way you could angle that well. It's like what? Like 30-degree angle outwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Corella seems to be doing very well. Organized. Everything's... I think you retook all of those Steiner...
Yeah,
The
more or
rogues
less.
took. That's always good.
Aw, surprised I didn't destroy it. I mean, it wasn't a great percentage chance, but a lot of hits there.
I mean, was that yesterday? There was that what archer longbow that survived way too
Yeah,
many
the
shots.
archer that just would not die.
Yeah, he's like,
Friendly
no,
archer.
you're not taking me down. I mean, he did die, but it would have been cool if he's
Yeah.
lived.
Took him freaking ages to die, though, which, I mean, helped me out because he drew a lot of fire.
Indeed, and Directorate got I mean, you've seen that new recruit, right? Who was
Mm-hmm.
previously in Restoration.
That must feel good.
Like he does decent work, but he's also like, oh, let's go kill some capillans. I'm like, oh, bang my head. I can't tell if he's role playing or that's he's like, yeah, let's kill some capillans. So
Seems like a liability, but eh.
I mean, luckily there's another enemy that he might get a chance to fight, so maybe that'll keep him busy. And
Davion?
Davian's no, there's another one that might threaten Rectorate.
Valkyrit?
Why would it be Valkyrit?
Weren't they raffle stomping through Merrick's base? Or
Uh,
not Valkyrit, but like just the various pirates.
yeah, I like to think I'm on good terms. I mean, I'm an ex Valkyrie. I want to drop.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful.
Yeah, no, I was with Valkyrie started this season. I think we're still on decent terms. Wait. Did I get the map
Damn,
mixed
after
up?
your new guy actually said something, I kind of want to go back and play some more MechWarrior 5.
Wait, which guy? The new guy?
Yeah, Richnix or whatever.
Yeah, we have like 2 members who play MechWarrior online, so
So Comstar, you can throw a challenge at me if you feel like it. Or, you can keep dying too, that's cool. No, it's a Whitworth. That's not a threat.
You're talking to the AI?
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm insane.
At least you're talking. At least you're talking to someone. Some of us just talk to ourselves.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Fair enough.
Where are they?
Fair enough.
Got it.
Primary target is damaged.
Wow, that thing didn't last very long. I'm actually glad the new guy arrived now. It's actually really good timing. Now that Tortuga is gone. That Tortuga being eliminated really means that Davion will probably throw their whole strength at us. Actually, that might be why they let off a bit. We're kind of busy fighting Tortuga.
You gross. LRMs?
Alright, why is this so slow?
Stop shooting me with LRMs.
You would prefer MRMs?
Orders.
At this range, yes.
Fast.
Normally, no. Not at all.
It's like they pop around the building, you're like, ah, shoot.
Yes, come on. Copy that.
The mother beautiful bridge, and it's gonna be there.
Wait. Actually, I should be moving here. Damn it. Kind of screwing up.
Confirm.
In the wrong way. I mean, things are a little different. Last time I didn't have allies, so I didn't see the enemy until like they were much closer. They had an extra turn to move. Yeah, this time it's a little different.
Live to serve.
Burn them! Burn them! I mean, I could put minefields. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, is that a Red October? Hmm. Yeah, he's... Alright, so do they have reinforcements? No, thank you. Thank you, game. You are too kind. I just need to get rid of that Red October. Hmm. Yeah, we have a new member. It's keeping things... I mean, it's much... Yeah, he does... very much, and it's very... I
Okay, so we got Anubis, a Whitworth, and
Doesn't
a Centurion.
want to be sell towards this faction. You're kidding. That was like... Oh, wow. Are you gonna get injured?
That really hurts.
Shoot. Yeah, that didn't get resisted. What? That was like a tag or something. Oh, God.
Affirmative.
I made a crucial mistake. Now I need to deal with this. Wow, that's really bad.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I can't see that red October. That is really bad.
Commencing alpha strike.
Explosion redirected. Why didn't you explode? Eesh. Maybe that they will. Ah, this is a really bad fight.
Always with the negative waves.
Not
warrior.
going
Always
as
with the
planned
negative
at all.
waves. Go more negative waves. Have a little faith, baby.
You're not gonna cook at this. Our weapons will generate some heat, but not at that rate. Oh, you did go down. Okay. How did you? What was that then?
Yes, Commander.
I'm a little confused now.
Rolling.
That injury will be annoying, mind you. But happening.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's try to get rid of, yeah,
Commander.
I mean I still need to get rid of that red October. It's a problem.
Waiting for order.
It sucks that, yeah, hit the head, which resisted, and then,
For
yeah.
action. Location confirmed.
Plus it is artillery. I mean, it should be fine.
Go.
Oh god. Yeah, I need to deal with that thing. But the problem is I can't see it. You're kidding, it's still hidden?
Hey man, I'm about to put you onto something.
That is like
and you are giving me
the
a
most
problem.
dangerous thing on there.
Little faith, crap.
I should have focused it down.
Oh, man.
Okay, they still have 2 more escorts?
No, it ain't.
Maybe? Or is it 1 more? What's with this one? It hasn't moved. Did they get critted or something? Like, it can't move anymore? Oh, why didn't they go after... They could have knocked it down! Probably didn't get a clean shot. Yeah, was that a tag? That's even like a tag. Not sure.
Good to go.
Let's get rid of you.
Roger that.
Yeah, still need to hunt down that red October.
Will be done.
That thing is dangerous.
Onward.
Like, very dangerous.
We'll have it.
The Marauder just ate all those shots.
Waiting order.
Not good at all.
Confirmed.
You're kidding.
Commander.
So it's gonna continue to, like, be a pain.
Frying my internal. Watch my heat. Taking
Location confirmed.
Wow, that red October might single-handedly take out one of my mechs. I'm not even kidding. These things are nasty. I'm telling you, nasty.
Roger.
Oh god. Oh, did I miss? Can we finish it off? Like, seriously. The red October is not something you should underestimate, especially if you enable nukes. Like, they're pretty much guaranteed to carry nukes, I believe. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. But I think there's a very good chance for them to carry nukes, so that is definitely something to take into account. Alright. You taking a break? Not talking much. Alright. I got something. I think it's 9 days or 12 days for that injury. Not gonna be fun. All right. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't checked our black market. What percent? 80%. All right. Steady growth. I'll take it. This must be not properly. My game window is a bit off. Hmm. But yeah, the new recruit is from Restoration. Still fighting for the Oregon people. So story wise, it totally fine. They haven't touched that. Interestingly enough. What's the contract? I think that's a battle. I'm not 100% certain. But we are going there because I don't have any other missions here. Yeah, Davion is... Sorry, not Davion. This time it's not Davion, okay? They're not always the villain in my streams. They're the villain most of the time. Because there's nothing that unifies the Oregon people together more than a common enemy. But Saint Ives Saint Ives is the main enemy this time. They are how should I put it? They are yeah, I should probably do this. Give me a moment. It doesn't hurt if I do that. But yeah, for Saint Ives, like, they're already getting a pretty big beating from Word of Blake, right? There should be no reason for them to attack Directorate, but they thought it was fun to attack the Directorate, so I took it personally. So I'm like, yeah, screw that. Yeah, like I hope you enjoy getting. I mean, I'm still mostly focusing on the Davions, but I am putting some attention on Ivis to show them that I am not going to back down. They want me to back down, actually, they're not even in a position to make anyone back down right now. Funnily enough.
Hello. It's party up in here.
I hope I don't disturb you.
No, you're not disturbing anybody.
Yeah, it was quiet before you entered.
I have a question. Where find an admin?
The presenters, like top right corner.
Yeah, I'd ping one of them.
I hate it when I. Yeah, this. I don't know. Not be on Discord. Otherwise, if I try to talk, it's gonna enter V's because that's the key I press to voice chat. I know, very original, right? Press V to talk. Voila. Alright. I should stop focusing on other things and just focus on doing missions. I mean, I'll chat to the best of my abilities, but this looks a little dicey. Yeah, there are definitely two lances. Yes, how do I approach?
Heavier Omni Mech upgraded the Anubis. Oh.
What kind of
Oh, you're getting new mechs, lighter mechs. Cross
Just looking
this.
up different stuff. Dark Age variant of the crab. Okay.
Can't see the enemy, which is a little worrying.
Crab Florentine apiece.
If I have allies, I will probably see them. Oh, I see. That's why I can't see them. Wait. Did I get confused? There's only one. No, there has to be more than one.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, what do we have here? King Crab. The King Crab needs some
Strike.
heat. It's cold up here. Actually, is it cold? I'm not familiar with the space.
Position.
Okay, so there.
Go
And what it
one
looked like, I
negative
can't.
waves.
Ooh.
Oh, that's weird.
Faster than any other tanks in the
That
air
is
cover.
very
Wow,
weird.
Forward or backwards.
Supercharger mask.
Catapult. Oh, oh, there's a dire star.
Yeah, I don't need those.
I mean, I don't want to get hit, but that thing would be not so. I mean, it's. Will explode actually. Created. Let's cook it.
Roger that.
Unless. But I thought it has a laser AMS. I'm so confused now.
My way. Double time.
Warhammer. Oh, is that the one that has. Shoot. I mean, it has a hyper laser.
While our armies are advancing so fast and everyone's knocking themselves out to be heroes, we are holding ourselves in reserve.
I'm worried about it hitting, so I didn't expect to court it.
Decapitated.
That was a pleasant surprise. It's like awesome. Take it. Alright, catapult 3. I still need to get eyes on that Warhammer. In the meantime, does it turn it on now? Never mind. I mean, it's gone now. So.
Style removed.
Ooh, okay, PVC. Got it. Oh, there's a lot of action in that Discord.
I hear ya.
Man, I can't target the
Take this.
Warhammer if I can't see it.
I'm here.
I mean, it has to be getting hot, right?
Position.
And now I'm worried about that Warhammer messing things up.
Double time.
We can't see it. I don't know how it's so well
Firing
concealed.
full salvo.
Crazy.
Okay,
Like
moment
so
of
many
truth.
positive
It's gonna
ways,
hit you
baby.
something.
You're on.
That was not hyper laser. Maybe I'm confusing the variants.
Commander.
Let's just brace you. Really? What variant was that? How am I not cooking it?
And there's more where that came.
Huh. That Warhammer really relocated since I last saw it. Okay, yeah, let's. Oh, so it's not the one that has hyper lasers.
Nothing but some laser and AMS slots.
Doing a tough fight?
Live to serve.
Oh, this crab that I managed to grab.
Onward.
It just doesn't have all that good of hard points on it.
Go down.
So you're gonna salvage it?
Yes, command.
Yep. It's a shame, because I like crabs.
13 center torso.
They're fun mechs.
Yeah, I haven't had much luck with them. That's probably because I haven't experimented enough. Crabs are definitely something. Try a little bit more. But yeah, 13. Wait. So it hasn't cooked yet. At the same time, it has like almost nothing in its center torso. Damn. That's good. Ooh, Cambiano is encountering some fierce fighting. Crusade. At least Davion admit they're the aggressors. That is funny. Yeah, someone in Davion is like, the Crusade meets the challenge. It's like, if it's a Crusade, then yes, they're the aggressors. Alright. So. Gotta wait here. Yeah, finding a lot of lunar merchants, so it's like, things could really go wrong. Things can really go wrong. So they are fighting on Cambiano, I think. Just got flipped, so. Okay, I was like, what? It's like, wait a minute. Sorry, give me a moment. It's getting dark. And I do need the lights. I'm not a vampire who has, like, look in the dark abilities. Oh, someone's joining Comstar. Okay, look at that. Have to wait like 1 more minute, and we'll pour it. Lower a bit more. Sounds like a wasp just DFA'd in Orion. Wow. I mean, if DFAs knock down mechs like charges, that would be a bad move. Wasp or Orion? That's a good exchange. But that's just me. Oh, come on, of course I didn't. Ah, shoot. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, now I can see it. Port. I was like, wait a minute. I just shut it off. It's like, no! Backfired. Backfired. Okay.
Mission successful.
We have plenty of work to do. I'll remove that. Hold this. I just have something I'm looking at. That is hilarious. Oh man, this is funny. Directorate Stab Davion? Davion took Directorate systems for any members joined. And then your great leader refused to speak with me at all. That's the great Davion. Oh, that's actually funny. Please get the narrative straight though. Oh, that is funny. Davion think they're the victims. Oh, that is so funny. Like, how much can you lie to yourself? Guess for Davion a lot, apparently. and I don't know if I want that mission. I mean, it's not a bad one, but yeah, let's go here. Alright, like by the directorate. What? I didn't know that was still the case. Yeah, that is hilarious. They even think directorate backstabbed them. It's like they attacked the directorate and didn't engage in any diplomacy at all. Like, from the day when I joined the directorate, from day one that I joined the directorate, I was fighting non-stop against, who is this against? Pirates? Oh no, it's Federation. Okay, that's a cargo. Yeah, that's... As you correct yours. 5 stars defend. Oh. Feel bad, Davion. You seem to think you are. I was the only company for directorate for a couple of weeks. Why would I attack a faction that has over 50 keys? That is funny. You can try mediating. Like, it's not, I don't want to talk peace. Is that Davion has ignored all of my attempts for diplomacy.
Oh, don't worry. I have something else in mind. Let's just say, Davion better watch its next steps very carefully. But our director, our interests are aligned here. They are very aligned.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that. It's just that somehow Davion believes that I'm the aggressor when I was like the only company for director for who knows how long.
Okay, it looks like we got some sort of military installation.
Yeah,
So make it the
people
same
always
as
want to believe
before.
their own narrative.
Photo
That's just how it
triangle
is.
formation.
Kind of like people
I'll go down the slot.
want to believe that Comstar's in
You
the
get on
right.
the right flank, Whiskey, you get on the left flank. Now keep it tight. Don't break it up.
It
until
is
I
how
give
it
you the
is.
word. Okay, button up and let's go.
No, this is more amusing. They're like, oh, you backstab us, and then they already took director systems before I even joined.
I mean, people also want to believe that Karita's the devil, but, you know.
Well,
Not exactly. Ooh! If I beat this mission, I should be able to get a 4th Stone Rhino. And the next, which is the exact variant I have 2 pieces of.
ooh. Well,
So I have 2 Stone Rhino X's, 2 Stone Rhino R's.
wait. I mean, depending on how many parts you get, you might still have to pay, what, 2 mil for each part?
Well, I have 2 parts already, so I just need
Commander?
1 more part. And if it's the same variant, then I won't have to pay anything.
Well, good luck.
So basically, I just need to salvage a single part from this thing.
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
I would definitely not send the salament, nor an artillery first. I need a little bit of ice. Okay. Yellow jacket.
Though it does kind of surprise me that pirates have access to a Stone Rhino X.
Oh, pirates have access to a lot of things.
A lot of things that they probably shouldn't.
I mean, did you see the Valkyrie from last season?
Waiting for order.
Mm-hmm.
Position
Yeah, we get around. We get a lot of stuff.
firing all weapons. I'm here.
Yeah, the Valkyrie's a little bit more organized.
Affirmative.
Oh, that was risky.
Simon, don't say you're sorry. He's been trying to get us killed
Ah,
ever since we
I still
landed.
find it amusing. They even think they're in the right.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards. Down into your hole.
Yes, Commander. Moving out.
I'm not having a lot of luck hitting things.
Copy that.
The curses! Speaking of which.
I hear ya. Got it. Yeah, critical.
Oh yeah, I was running that Compact XL. Stone Rhino gone. Hey Mizuki. Oh, just core to Stone Rhino, and it's the last one I need, last part I need to get a 4th Stone Rhino, so I'd say pretty good.
Oh, damn. I just took a super heavy mission and it got 3 Leviathans, Supernova, and some other shit.
How do you even get super heavy missions anyhow? I've been trying to figure that out.
I don't know. I think it might be random. It's the one that say like very dangerous or whatever in the mission tags.
But the system also has to be like research or something like that.
Okay, so it has to be specific systems, and is there like a certain minimum skulls, I'm guessing?
It's most definitely probably going to be a 5 skull at least.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to fight a 1 skull lance with super heavies.
I mean, I can easily fight that difficulty, I just wasn't sure,
That will not.
because on occasion I do take some that are slightly below. On a very rare occasion.
Commander. Throttle.
So is there a Diamond Shark rogue? I've seen some Diamond Shark taking
So-
some Corrida, some Davion systems.
Supposedly the same ones who were rogues, you know, Steiner. Some of them moved over to Diamond Shark. They've been hopping factions a lot.
Target locked.
At least that's what I've been hearing.
Okay, so they're really bored.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, them Comstar people have been jumping shit, going to other factions.
Roger that.
And basically just trying to cause as much trouble as possible to break apart the Alliance.
For orders.
Well, given that it's mostly Steiner attacking them, it's not really working.
Take this.
And right now, Steiner's.
Aye.
A large part of this reason that this attack is even working in the first place, even if a lot of people are switching over to Steiner do it, is because we're cooperating.
Pulling off.
I think some people realize that. Without cooperation, like, a lot of this would not have gotten to where it has. Because we'd all be busy fighting each other.
I can't see Corrida fighting Steiner.
We could fight them, we just probably wouldn't win.
Copy that.
There's also not a lot of reason. At least I can think of
Nah.
it.
Got it, Commander.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways.
Okay.
Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Careful, take it out, please. Or at least knock it down. And we'll deal with it. That is hilarious. Davion is like, give back our territory. It's like,
Uh-huh.
it
Yes, come on.
was just so amusing. Wait, did it die? Oh shoot. I wasn't paying attention. I was alt-tabbed out just then. I was like, huh, what happened? What's... Okay.
Commander.
You'll have a bit of time to work with.
Wind.
I mean, I see a Hulk. Like,
What's up, boss?
not Hulk. See the...
For
What's left of
$1.6
that
million.
mech. So,
Affirmative.
definitely gone. Alright, so... yeah, there are some people who take the lore way too seriously. And they think that if people join certain factions like Corrida or Capillan, those people are deserved to be trashed and yelled at and be disrespected, and that is not right. That is wrong on so many levels. Because I don't care which faction you're on, you're part of. Everyone deserves to be respected equally. It's gonna be a, oh, you joined this faction, so you're trashed. Oh, you joined that faction, yeah, you should be good. So, yeah. That just annoys me so much.
Oh Christ! Atlas 3 was the assassination mission. Damn, that must mean the super heavies were the escort.
For heavy escorts?
I know he had like 3 Leviathans and a supernova escort.
Oh god. Oh, this is so hard.
Davion's not playing fair.
Did you say Davion? Tactic. I don't really use tactics. Gunnery. Oh, gunnery.
Damn, that sounds like pretty heavy equipment.
Wait, so that was assassination? Let's don't bother. We don't want to talk. And I have no interest either. Yeah. Unfortunately, for certain factions, you don't really have a choice. Have to make a decision and realize that, you know, maybe, just maybe, talk isn't going to be possible. So it's far better to cure lodgement.
I've never heard of this mech before. Frankie? MU-TT7.
Frankie.
Hmm.
Is it a Frankenstein mech?
Might be.
How much time? Wait. 9 days. Yeah, there are so many variants, so many different kinds. don't have. They don't. They are so certain they are the ones, much like almost. Yeah, wouldn't bother. All right. The thing about diplomacy is sometimes when you know, look at the other side.
Wait, it has the model of a dragon mech. What?
Dragon mech. Model after Corrida. They're dragon.
Yeah, doesn't that look like a dragon?
Sorry, give me a moment. I don't have your stream open right now. Let's see. Watch stream.
It looks like a dragon to me.
So it's a Dragon X. I mean, Grand Dragon variant.
It's MU dash whatever. Huh. Called Frankie. Gotta look this up.
Yeah, there are so many different kinds. Frankie, I think I've seen it, but I'm like, I don't. Let's.
MU-TT7.
That doesn't matter.
The Frankie is a typical periphery Franken mech, sporting a weird way of ripping and being common together for many mech parts.
Yeah,
Fixed gear, ubiquitous, affinity, obvious controls, +1 all pilot skills.
There's a Franken mech. All right.
Okay.
Let's figure out where I want to drop. I spent a lot of time doing other things. Looks like one lance, unless this one also has enemy reinforcements.
Dang, surprised it survived a BFG.
It's a Franken mech. They survive a lot of things. They probably have extra duct tape.
Pussy bears.
Oh, it didn't survive the second shot.
Yeah, it has to be an archer to survive the second shot. What am I waiting for? The ghost? Anubis? I don't know. It's one of those. The fast ones that. Yeah. Fast ones that are more stealthy. That jump jet was impressive. It covered a lot of distance. At least more than I expected it to. Wait, what? Huh. I got so lucky with the swordsman. Like, the swordsman is separated from them and it's like getting focused down. I'm totally fine with that. Okay, there are reinforcements. At least there should be. Wait, no. 4 of them. Yeah, always fire PPC. I mean, that's the thing, right? When you have allies, sometimes you put down mines and they use the PPC. So I guess that's when you have to check what kind of weaponry they have. They have mortars, artillery. I mean, if they have Inferno, then mines are fine. Okay, yeah, they do have reinforcements. That's a lot more shots than. I need to check anything else.
Yeah, grab go fast.
I feel bad for Davion. They think that the Rector is the aggressor. So sad. That is hilarious in so many ways. Oh wow. Fortunately, there's only one diplomacy that I think they'll respect. Unfortunately, for certain groups, they are very much convinced that they are in the right. Yeah, it's a Super Griffin has crazy, and I mean crazy,
Coordinates received.
jumping capabilities. Guess that's why they call Super. Any more Super and they could fly. Might as well just make them a lamb at that point. Lamb.
Ariakan 2. Ariakan 2. Septicemia. Septicemia.
I'm going.
That is.
Fuck is Septicemia?
Ugh. I would prefer that hit.
Wraith.
Gonna need a calibration. Orders?
Oh, here we go. Ariakan 2, Septicemia, Griffin, and Wraith.
And we need more than just a calibration, my friend.
Sorry. He's been trying to get us killed.
You need to get your eyes checked, maybe? Maybe.
Go more negative waves. Have a little
Oh, it's an avatar. Whichever railgun hits normally dies. But, I mean, it survived. I mean, it didn't get hit by the railgun, so.
Confirmed.
Lucky it. Artemis. I don't know how much armor it has. Let's go for the center torso. I might still not have enough to take out its one of its side torsos, so. Go after the avatar. Yeah. Like, they should have reinforcements. Otherwise, the numbers don't add up. Yes, shoot my allies. Shoot them to your heart's content. Look at these accuracy. That looks so bad. Alright.
Oh, there goes the Wraith. Cause screw stealth mechs.
Are you fighting stealth mechs or are you trying to use a stealth mech?
Fighting.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. Especially if you can't see them.
Well, the pro strat is to kill them before they have a chance to hide.
Well, I'm not a pro, so that explains it.
And by that, I just mean railgun from really far away, so they have a chance to run out of the way. Because they're out in the middle of the open.
Waiting for order.
Alright, go for the avatar. I mean, I should be dealing with the one. Actually, no, I haven't. Most of my mechs haven't even had their turn yet. 15. Oh. I mean, Avatar's not that bad. Mad Cat could be nasty. Vulture could be nasty.
Who else can I kill before they have a chance to run away?
My Lance just like.
Hello.
Wanna join? Alright.
How you doing? I'm doing alright. Killing some big stompy robots.
Well, technically, we're all doing that.
Daniel.
Likely, yes.
Alright, let's deal with that avatar.
All weapons. Map, Chief.
Crazy as it sounds, some people actually just come into these channels and chill. Kind of blows my mind. Oh, hey, director, isn't this your new guy? Rich Nix? Popped in? Hey, Rich Nix.
Oh, hey, Rish. How are you doing?
Fresh is muted.
I might have scared him away already.
Yeah, I guess Rich doesn't love us.
Away.
Like fault director.
See how you handle this.
Like, reading the Davion chat, I'm like, wow. It's just hilarious.
I actually haven't read in a while. I just said, oh, we'll offer mediation services, and then I haven't said anything since. I haven't even checked it.
No, like one of their players is like, until you return on Davion systems, there will be no peace. And I'm like, this person doesn't know how director was spawned onto the map.
Yeah, it's like, so basically saying, until director no longer exists.
Yeah, basically. So there will be no
And we
peace.
lost him.
And meanwhile, this whole time they're like, "You're the aggressor." I'm like, "Oh, what did I do?"
Exist.
Looks like we're gonna find
Yeah.
Apparently.
ourselves another bridge.
That kind of sucks, huh?
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Okay, hold it.
Damn it! Why must I exist? All right. Dealing with Davion is like serious. All right, let's stop focusing on that. Let's actually focus on the game
Waiting on
because
you,
I need to get some work done.
This should be good.
Oh, I was hoping. Maybe it has more health. Let's see.
Orders.
You already had your turn. Let's focus down that king crab. We still have 4 enemies? Damn.
Let's target.
I'm really falling behind. We have a vehicle there. We have that swordsman that's somehow still alive. They must have taken like most of the shots. Okay, you are
Rich
down.
Nix is back.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Hey, welcome back. Got rid of that. Still 3 enemies. I only see 2.
Live to serve.
And we lost him again.
No shooting. Just running. Bon appetit.
We have. Wait, is that? No, that's the border.
Hang out with
Ah,
that.
shit, they're actually hiding. I don't understand Discord. Yeah, Discord requires. I mean, you're muted, I think. But hey, how are you doing? Nix. Welcome, welcome. I think I found your stream through Twitch now.
Okay, he has to die. He has an Ultra AC-20 clan.
Yes, I do stream on Twitch. Oh, there's a Fujin. Okay, I need to get rid of that. Tend to be pretty nasty. How are you doing? And welcome to the directorate for joining. Yeah, restoration is just in this really awkward spot.
Ammo explosion.
I don't.
While our armies are advancing so fast,
Honestly, it's a pretty big mess.
to be heroes, we are holding ourselves.
Alright, so I clicked on your name in Discord of streaming and it brought up your stream right away. Wasn't expecting that.
Ready.
Okay.
Roger that.
Yeah, no, Discord. Yeah, Discord can function in a couple ways. I haven't figured out all the details, so I went to Twitch directly. I hunted down your stream instead. Ah, okay.
Commander.
Yes. Even though I have a 3 computer setup connected to TVs. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, there are so many different softwares and they're all different in some ways. You don't even have to be a boomer, honestly. Right? I mean, like, for a lot of people, once you're used to certain things, right? There's kind of no need to learn something new until you have to. Boomer brain.
Crazy. I mean, like,
Good to go.
I mean, I feel like a boomer sometimes too, so
I'm here.
I am definitely part of the club.
Confirmed. What's up, boss?
Yeah, definitely thanks for the help fighting. I mean, you're dealing with a good portion of the Davions, so
Successful.
fight. Damn, yeah, big boy Mechs. Yep. Gotta do what I must. I mean, otherwise the rector would have been gone a long time ago. And you are hearing the voice chat from Discord, so yeah, you're not hearing things.
I have to refuse because I need that stone run apart.
We'll do that. This is the voice of the director. I know, not doesn't fit, right? Understandable. Yeah, I'm not. I like to think I'm not very intimidating. I closed Discord, so I'm only hearing the stream now. Okay, got it. Yeah, you'll hear the voice chat. You'll also hear other noises. I live by a main road, so there's actually like sirens from time to time. You have over 1 billion? Yes. Yeah.
Mini PPC.
Yes, I need that much to move around. I mean, if I could, I would actually give you 10 million, but there's actually no way for that to happen. But you should be getting some funds from our black market ability soon. It's gonna trigger soon, and you'll get 2 mechs. You can either sell them or sell their parts, so that should be a good bit of money. Might trigger tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, I mean, I would give you 10 mil. Jeez. I mean, I started playing last season, so that's partially why. That's partially why I'm far ahead. You know, I kind of had a advantage. You know. Okay, we have someone working on MechWarrior. I don't know who that is though. Wait, is oh no, he's back. Okay. We have a few rogues, so I don't know who is where. Yeah, I'm gonna work on corner a bit. Give sometime last year, it was on my old computer, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, no, it's I tried to run it on my laptop. It wasn't happening. And that was vanilla. Like Roguetech would have killed my laptop, and that would have been like, yeah, that's it. Okay, that's actually fine. That's the time. A few months ago though, I finally got a new computer. Yeah, me too. Like I didn't even start playing vanilla Battletech until I got my new computer. And then after I did the campaign, I dived into Roguetech and I never looked back. So like it's a great mod. Like there are so many possibilities. Like these kind of overhaul are definitely the sort of mods that draw me to them. I'm like, cool. And they're still developing, so it's like it's not even done yet. Why are you lowering your rewards? You're already at max rep. No, this season they raised the max rep to 40. So it's not 30. It's
Crap, I didn't have the extra stone rhino parts I thought. Nah.
rep.
Oh, that's right, because I used one to build the Stone Rhino R, and then the other one I was like, I won't kidney for a while, so I sold it. What a bitch.
So yeah, this season they like instead of 30 reputation, it's 40 reputation. Doesn't rep go from -100 to? Oh no, so the more rep you gain, the more influence you gain. Yeah, sorry. So like for this season, the if you can gain 40 rep with your faction by doing missions, you will be gaining the max amount of influence through that. I mean, there are other things that are factored into your influence, but yeah, the more reputation you theoretically gain from missions, the more influence you do. You're gaining way more in conquering. Yes. So like battles generally have lower modifiers. So if I'm like gaining more reputation means that I'm getting more influence from that. And then of course, you know, influence also takes into account of your skull difficulty, your in-game difficulty, all of those things.
Filthy bear.
Yeah, like last season and probably season 2, you will like anything above 30 won't get you more influence, but this season it's 40, so I do 38. Yeah, there are lots of intricate things. And of course that Cascadetail gets removed twice. Why do I get a feeling that Omni battles very fast? I try to be fast. This is not crazy fast. There are more optimized lances. Mine isn't one of them. Mine is alright. But yeah, no, I mean to be fair, for a while I'm the only one in directorate, so it's one company versus like 12 companies, so I have to fight smarter, fight harder. I'm gonna have contracts that take over an hour to complete. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? It takes a long time before you build up a lance that has speed, and what's cool is there are no one right way, right? You can have railguns, you can have stealth, you can have lambs. I mean, someone's doing like only mediums or locust only, so like in my situation, speed is very important because the only advantage I have over Davion. I kinda got sick of just playing defense all the time. Yeah, I mean, restoration is like diplomatically they're in a bad spot, right? They're supposed to be friendly to Canopus. They have a non-aggression pact with Directorate, with Word Blake. So overall they
Got it.
and they can't expand into Lao territory very much. So they're kind of in a position where they can't expand. They're kind of stuck in that corner.
Yes, come on.
You said Locust? Yes.
On the move.
I think it's someone from
Heading back.
the Castile faction. Like that person. I mean, like he has some really good gear, so this isn't just anybody can do it. Like his Locust. Like each of them costs 100,000 maintenance, so they have really good equipment.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
I mean, honestly, I trust the Blakeys more than I trust Magistracy of Canopus. That's just my honest opinion.
For an alpha strike.
Because if there's gonna be a war, Catapult is more likely to attack us than Blakey. How do you make a locust cost that much? So there are a couple things. You have the engine.
Engaging.
You have the engine. You have the armor.
Negative damage.
You have like battle computers and stuff, and then you have specific equipment. Like if you get society equipment, those are worth a lot. Rebuild it. It was limiting what I could do with it. Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, these are also like very experienced players, so as you can imagine, they can do some really crazy stuff
Locking in all weapons.
if they want to. I actually couldn't even adjust the engine core. Like, there are definitely a bunch of things that they know how to do. Unfortunately, I mean, I only started like late January of this year, so I've only been playing like not even 4 months, so I still have a lot to learn.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, if you want, I could try to find out who is doing that, and then introduce you to each other, and then that person might give you a better idea of how he or she is building locusts, because I think that's really cool. And maybe by speaking to that person, you'll know what kind of equipment to look for, and you'll be able to build better locusts.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive.
I was told to open a ticket about it. Regarding that, I think it depends on variants. There might be certain variants that are the exception, so that is probably the case. Yeah, no, I would definitely.
Commander.
The hell is a binary laser? Hmm.
I've seen it, but I've never used it, so I don't remember.
Wait, binary laser plus. Use 2 large laser
The
close
one you
together, allowing
came
them to
with
be fired together, while
170 in it, I
penetration
couldn't
damage
remove
still
it.
lower than firing 2 launchers separately. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with locusts, unfortunately.
so it's a little bit more than a normal large laser, and it has plus 60% crit.
Double time. Let's go.
Flame breath?
I'm right. Hey, look, you know,
Are you looking at salvage?
turning over, we can sneak right off the edge of town.
Pirate
Nobody will hear us,
flamethrower
right?
cockpit. No, I'm looking at stuff that's being sold in a Planet store.
Okay.
Probably.
Or in, actually a black market. Risk silver bullet Gauss? Some interesting stuff in this one. Saw
This
the
fight
Wabi
is
one.
so slow.
It'll be done.
Good old Wobbies.
Oh yeah, Orishan XL. I'll try to
Causing
find
trouble
out
wherever they go.
who that person
Absolutely,
is,
wherever
so
they go.
that person could probably give you some
If I'm not
pointers on
mistaken,
how
we
to
took all
build
their
it.
stuff out of our territory.
No wonder how you were able to defend. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, they are.
Knowledge.
I mean, they don't have the best intentions towards director, unfortunately. So I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, they do treat Restoration as their puppet. So that's another reason why I kind of don't like them.
Good.
They're just using other factions to achieve their goals, and then they discard them when they're done.
Crazy. I mean, like, so.
Tango down.
That slow mission.
Laugh at your back.
Yeah, this wasn't the best drop, but it also saved me from that Cascatel, so I guess that's also good. But yeah, just
An enemy's rear.
you know, I'm definitely not. I'm not even a good player. I'm an average player. Yeah, some people take it. I mean, I'm not here to judge them. Like, if they like certain things, they can do what they want. But sometimes they get a little
Yes, Commander.
weird about it. Let's just put it that way. Like, sometimes we don't need that much information. Thanks.
Roger that.
Well, I hope we don't go to war, because right now we can't fight a 2-front war. And unless we get a lot more members, I don't think we can fight a 2-front war.
Like you, a hero is some type of weird sentence.
But
Not some nut who takes on 3 tigers.
there are definitely deals I'm making,
You got decapitated.
no, backroom deals that might help us
Go on, get down into your
situation. Or at least that's what I hope will happen. Whether or not that will happen is a whole different matter.
Salvage that.
Aye, aye.
Okay, you do have some ammo, so something might pop. Seems like, yes, and I'm honestly fine with it, because the Saint Ivis, or however you pronounce it, they were also taking systems from the Directorate, so they've been a thorn on by my side as well. So I definitely, I won't miss seeing them go. Let's just put it that way. They were like good riddance.
Mission successful.
I mean, it also doesn't help that they don't really have a leader. So diplomacy is like, currently Directorate has a non-aggression pact where restoration.
All right, looks like I'm doing a mission for the Directorate.
For the Directorate or against the Directorate?
4 against World of Blake. Or World of Blake? But yeah. I'm traveling down to a flashpoint, and so I keep on doing missions every once in a while so I don't go broke.
Okay, I was like, what is happening here?
I know, surprising me too. Sometimes I surprise myself.
You're welcome to join the Directorate if you want. Alright. Yeah, Blakies are actually, they're not as bad as you think. They're only bad for, you know, when you were at Restoration, because they and Canopus don't
Are
get
you
along.
currently fighting them?
Sorry, fighting who?
Word of Blake?
Oh no, we're like neutral. I mean, we have some common enemies, like the Saint Ivis, or however you pronounce that faction. But yeah, we're only fighting Davion because they want to wipe us out.
Because I was going to say, if you were fighting Blake, soon I'll probably swap over to farming some of their tech, so I mean, I have nothing against swapping your faction while I do that.
I mean, if you want to swap, you could fortify some of our systems close to, like, I wouldn't mind that either. Alright.
You're doing it a little bit, I'll do that then.
Yeah, no, I was joking. Just do what you're doing. Just go do your flashpoint. Alright. So we have on. Why do I have a travel contract? So weird. And yeah, that's not me eating, by the way. I do like to check things from time to time because you never know. One of our rogues. Yeah, I definitely want to say that I'm gone there. Annoying. Alright, I need to reboot so the game doesn't crash on me at a very unfortunate time. You'll see some black screen, but that'll be normal. Since he is eating, I'm gonna mute that because if I encounter anything else. Alright, let's launch it. Would you like to see a picture of the that got me in good? You could send it to me on Discord. Yeah, the stream bot is very finicky with links and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see it. Big battle. Hello. Look at who wants diplomat. Yeah, one of our members, Strauss, is trying to open diplomacy with Davion, but all right. Let's go here. Waiting for it to load. So you're still hunting for the stone rhino? I mean, my lance has a lot of real guns too. Picture dropped in AD. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of flames. You know, I mean, some people actually build their lance that way, where they just light up the enemy and then just cook them and then just pick them off. Oh wait, that's what you did, right? I recall you saying that's your strategy. Was that you or someone else? Basically cook them and then take them out one by one because they're all shut down. And I did it for no salvage, no money. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you were trying to gain reps. I should not eating anymore, so. Oh yeah, for sure. Like once your mechs start shutting down and stuff, gets dicey. I mean, that's the thing. Like my mechs run cool, but if they get a lot of heat, they're not gonna dissipate very
90
easily.
shots of the thunder augmented.
He's still eating, so I'm gonna mute that. That's a battle loss. Wolfhound on. Oh yeah, Wolfhounds are. I mean, Wolfhound have a special place in my heart because they were part of my first playthrough and they were amazing. Running cool doesn't mean much Inferno like that. It might. Because like for my mechs, because they don't dissipate enough heat, if they actually run through the flames, they're actually neutral, so they're actually not cooling off. Yeah, no, I got the Wolfhound because I picked that option where, you know, a mercenary, you get a crate, and I got a Wolfhound, and I loved it. Mostly because I was terrible, and it was like the best mech I had. I kind of gave up on that because I was just terrible. I assure you, my mechs in the run ice cold, it didn't matter much. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I guess if you have enough Inferno, most of my mechs, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. I have 100%. No point fortifying it above that. I might pay them some visit over there. I'm actually so glad I have people like you joining because it makes life so much easier. I wasn't firing with it and it was still running super hot. Yeah. I mean to be fair, like what heatsink kits and heatsinks were you using? Because I recall like early on, because you don't have a lot of double heat sink kits, you generally have like single heat sinks, and those don't dissipate much heat. Bad on that build. It was a Mauler, a King Crab, and Atlas 2. Oh, I got plenty. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll notice that double heatsink kits. I mean, it depends. If you run cool, they're fine, but sometimes you need like radical or royal ones. Yeah, you'll slowly find them. And then of course, depending on what terrain, we have a specific. Oh, come on. That just has to be a pirate. That says Davion, I would have taken that heartbeat. So yeah, you look at the reputation you will gain here this season up to 40. Last season it's only 30, so like I will probably run minimum payment, middle salvage, and it will get me the most influence I would have gotten. So we are forming. Wait, forgot? Pearl carbide. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're also pretty good if you want something that you want to be tanky to take most of the hits. It's not easy to just take out the head and be like, yoink, I'm gonna get all of your salvage. Oh great, it's nighttime, so huge fan of it. Yeah, even daytime this would take a while. Do they have one lance or two lances? Can't tell. Man, it's nice to fight in this than Martian Lunar. I'm like, something is just gonna go wrong. This is not the one I want to. Neither is that. Start with artillery. You are stuck. This is a wonderful start to your game. Really awesome. I still don't know if there's a reinforcement or not. Vehicles. Actually, Artemis might be a bit better. Venom has a bit more. Venom is too much of an RNG roll. Like, maybe it will hit. Maybe not. And that might be a Seth. I mean, it could be a Casket. Let's reserve. Let's let my allies scout them out, draw their fire, and then we'll go in for the kill. Okay, Kobold. Did I not see them? I mean, it should see them. The Fulcrum. Maybe not the Kobold because they're a bit harder to see. I think you broke the game with those builds. Oh no, these are not even the craziest builds. These are like not even fully optimized. There are actually better builds than this. I'm actually basing I'm not gonna waste time. I'm actually basing this off someone who can do much better. What can even hurt you at this point? RNG. RNG could be really nasty. Like some bad luck can still finish me off, and okay. Alright. I mean, like, the enemies I faced, they could be nasty. They could get a lucky headshot, or if I drop poorly and then one of them charges me, then I get knocked over and then they could finish me off. So. Kill the mech on turn 1 with a single mech. Yes. Yeah, the railguns are no joke. Railguns are slightly nerfed, but they're still really good. But yeah, on a good day, which I don't have very often, I could do 4 missions in 1 hour. Complete 4 missions. So yeah, now you know how I'm supposed to hold off Davion. Turn was supposed to be the shoot and expect to miss turn. I mean, I can miss, but sometimes the odds are not that shabby, honestly. So I'm assuming they are fortifying that. Pay them a visit. Yeah, let's also work on that. That was the pacify is not what I want. The UI is still a little wonky at times. Cambiano, that's where I was last at. Yeah, no, I'll pay a visit there because I feel bad that, you know, the rest of you are fighting on that front and I'm just flipping systems here. I'm done playing for that. Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. Like if you put in 3-4 missions per day, that is huge contribution. Like I'm totally grateful. Oh, come on, I can handle it. Oh, you want Cambiano for yourself? If you want, then I'll not bother. I'll flip another system. I mean, there are a few of their systems that are 200%, so. Also, I play on planet. Oh, okay, right. Like one of the advantages I feel like I have, like one of the big ones, is that I know the maps better, and I also know like where to drop, what I'll expect for the missions. So I feel like that's also a pretty big edge. But yeah, I'll leave Cambiano to you. You might have an uphill climb depending if they're gonna fortify or not. Most people seem to suggest that company difficulty is better. Company difficulty. How should I put it? So once you get to higher skulls, right? Once your lance is like six skulls, 7. Company difficulty will be something you want to go, because then you won't be facing a ton of support lances, and generally on average you should be encountering fewer support lances if you play company difficulty. You also encounter them, but you should on average encounter less. Not an issue. I can easily hit a 5. See, the other thing about company difficulty is that since the skull difficulty of the system scales with your lance, because like you said, right, it's rank at 1 skull. But if you're a 5 skull and Cambiano is ranked at 5 skull, you will actually have a bigger impact. You'll have more influence as a result. So that's also why people also recommend a company difficulty, because it also allows you to influence the map better. But yeah, I mean, play whatever you want. Because for some people, they start off planet difficulty and then they switch over to company difficulty. Technically, it goes up like invisibly, anyways. Yes. I think it's 15 or 16 skulls. So, oh, I hate those hyper lasers. See, like that hyper laser did 100 damage. If it hits the head, my mech's dead. So is it invincible? No. But it does provide the tool I very much need to, fight a faction that just have so many more members. I mean, there's that, and also diplomacy. Is it? Yeah, I'm like, the camera's a bit off. And of course, knockdown, injuries, headshots, like, even if it doesn't kill, like, injuries could all be pretty bad. So, yeah. This is not invincible. This just happens to meet what I need in order to... Why is the... Is it just me or is the camera... Okay. Let's focus down that. So what made you decide to become the directorate? Were you here when the directorate was born? Like when it first spawned through event? Because if you were here, I won't go into a lot of detail. Otherwise, yeah, there are some things I need to fill in, because I actually wasn't planning to join the directorate, but some circumstances made it so. I mean, you say it's not invincible, but I don't have anything. Yes. I mean, it's just more effective. No, 80. Okay. So the directorate didn't exist when the season began. It was spawned through an event where it was spawned in Davion space. So it wasn't even my choice. It was like the event spawned there, and then suddenly Davion once it did. So nobody was ready for it, right? Because nobody planned for, unlike Sphere, yes, but unlike Republic, Director was actually playable. You could actually join. That was the main difference between the two. Wow, that done explosive. But yeah, it was like that event, but they were actually playable, and I need to deal with that with the hyper laser before it slaughters my. But yeah, so at the time there was a lot of excitement because there's this faction that was selling playable. I mean, Clan Diamond Shark is fine. Like they're cool. They don't really care about the territory. But yeah. Basically, for a while, there hasn't been a lot of people who were interested in joining Directorate. And then there was one person who joined Directorate, tell all the neighbors of the Directorate, like, hey, why don't you just come and take over? I capitulate. You can take our land, right? And then that person shortly after just left, like quit the directorate, and that kind of got my blood boiling, because I'm like, you know, it's one thing to be like, this is too much, I'm gonna leave. It's another to say, hey, why don't you all just take over, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take over, give director a chance, and then rest is history. Yes, I used to be part of restoration, but then I saw how poorly director was treated by that person, and I'm like, you know what? Having another faction adds, you know, dynamics, makes the map more fun, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then, yeah. Like before I actually joined the restoration to fight the directorate, because I expected a lot more players to join the directorate, but that ended up not happening. So I'm like, all right. I mean, there's also another reason, because like canon-wise, the directorate has like 4 years, right? Basically, what people know from the campaign. So that means they have basically a white sheet, right? A clean slate that you can write history, because there's nothing that's limiting them to who they are or what they should be. So that also excites me, because I wanted to do more role playing things. So yeah, that really excited me. So yeah, now I'm part of the directorate. Oh, I can attest to how difficult it is to switch faction loyalties. Almost game over. Yeah, like switching factions generally, I would recommend people to not focus on the rep and just build up their lands. They're gonna get there eventually, and then they'll be in a better position. So like even if you game over, you start a new faction, I will still welcome you. Like, I have no problem if people, you know, have to start somewhere because things didn't go quite well. Like, the point of this new directorate is, I want people to feel like they belong and don't feel like they're pressured to always contribute. I mean, right now I'm also doing most of the heavy lifting, so that helps. The big issue is the salvage. It doesn't get grouped up until, yes. Yeah, it's a catch-22, right? You want the salvage, but you also don't get enough to salvage, so you don't quite win. And I need to get rid of that rifleman, but let's focus on that partisan. I missed with completely. It's perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Don't hit my own, please. That makes switching really dangerous. Yeah, you do lose a lot of money. I mean, I'm also one of those who plays very safe, so I generally like to have a kind of a financial net to fall back on. So I'm a big chicken. You're a billionaire, so you might have lost touch with the struggling merc at this point. Maybe. I mean, to be fair, so I played through the campaign once. As soon as I beat the last mission, where it was like, you know, Kamiya fight Victoria. After that was over, I moved to Roguetech. My first playthrough didn't last very long. I was gonna shelve and return it, but with the updates, that wasn't gonna happen. And then I did one offline, and then I came online, and this is basically that online. So I basically only started 3 careers. So even if I don't have a billion, I'm probably out of touch because I haven't played enough to really know things. I'm just saying, I was riding that red line when I hopped from. Yeah, I definitely hope things improve for you, because I know you're taking a huge risk for the Switch, and I do appreciate it. I'm grateful, because like I said, right now Directorate could use the help. Oh, I'm already recovered back to 10 mil. Well, that's good. I'm happy for that, because I've noticed that you have a fair bit of influence, like when you do missions. So that is a breath of fresh air. Not sure anything else. All right, got to do the salvage screen. So I have found that I'm having a harder time making money now. I've kind of reached the point where I'm like, I'm jumping around a lot, so making a profit is harder. But you know, that's just someone complaining as a billionaire. Definitely out of touch. But yeah, I'm glad you recovered, and I will be jumping around a bit just to throw them off, right? Make it so they don't quite know where I'm gonna strike. Keep them on their toes, because maybe one day I'll be fighting on this front and the next day I'll fight on a different front. Make it so that they can't pin me down, and then if players like you and Strauss and Crimson to like push one front steadily, and also with the deals I'm making, it's very possible that Davion will regret not talking peace. But I mean, to be fair, I think the window for diplomacy has really ended. You might be overthinking a bit about what. I said a bunch of things, so I kind of lost track. What I might be overthinking. I bet you could push. Yes, but that's not the goal. The goal is to steadily push them back and just expand steadily. Like, yes, I could probably reach New Avalon if I'm like dead serious. But I feel like it's kind of a bad manner move, right? It's kind of like, hey, look, oh, you have this, it's like, oh, you have this system, huh? Well, guess what? I can do this, and you can't do anything about it. I mean, I would hate it if someone does it to me, so I'm not gonna do it to them. And the other thing is, like, I'm also putting way too many hours. So if I have people helping, that would mean that I can actually get back to real life, or also get a bit more role playing going. So, I mean, currently I also got laid off, so that's also why I have this much free time. I play way too many hours too. Yeah, I mean, I got laid off, so that means I have more free time. Like, if I find work, I won't be able to dedicate this much. So if we have more members, that would definitely help. Yeah, sorry to hear that. We're in the same boat. Can they play this while we try to find work? Okay, that's good. Oh. Okay. I never liked that anyways. Let's start with recovery. Yeah, the job hunt has been... Yeah, it's like one of the interviewers I had, he even mentioned that, like, my story is very common. where there are lots of people who got laid off, and now suddenly you have like all of these unemployed people fighting for like a handful of jobs, and it's just rough. Like, you have so much competition, and unless you have something that really makes you stand out, you're basically hoping someone's like, okay, maybe we'll try this person. Let's not talk about that any further. It's bound to be a depressing topic. Yeah, sorry for that. That's the thing. I'm open to a lot of topics because I feel like not like generally if you avoid talking about problems, it doesn't make them go away. So yeah, that's just me. But yeah, sorry for making the stream more depressing than it should be. But yeah, I like overall, I find that talking about my problems. I mean, you probably don't want to hear it, but it's one of those things where talking about it, discussing it, and be more open about it, and maybe joke about it. I think that's the really cool thing about comedians, right? They're able to take topics that other people are like, whoa, I'm not touching that. They're able to joke about it and turn it around and make it funny and make other people laugh. I think that's just cool. I'll never get that funny, so. All right, let's drop here. But yeah, I mean, if I go off on a tangent, just tell me. I understand. Because there are definitely times when I stream where nobody's watching, so I basically. Okay, that scared me. I thought that was a red October. I was like, oh no. But yeah, like a lot of the times when I stream, there's nobody watching, so I just yap all day. I mean, all stream. Few days. Not so sure. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a place you wouldn't miss. But yeah, sadly it's a story that's too common right now. Hey, we'll get through it. Have to. All right, who do we? Why is there mobile HQ? Like, that thing is. Actually, does it have AMS? I can't remember. No. I guess now I talked about it after we say. Hey, no worries. Like once I get back to normal. Because for this Twitch channel, I used to, before I was busy and got caught up with other things, is I actually had a certain just chat where I talk about, I guess, kind of depressing stuff. So you don't have to apologize if you want to talk about certain things. I'm actually open to it, because I feel like I'm part of the well, be a male, like from a young age I've been told that I shouldn't talk about my feelings, I shouldn't cry, I shouldn't do whatever, and it's hard being human when you can't show your emotions. Just like, don't try to act you're super concerned for my safety. Yeah, no. Yeah, some people are hypocrites, but some people are also just finding an excuse, right? They're just looking for. I mean, maybe they already had, they already plan on doing this, and they're just finding some really stupid reason to, get rid of you. Unfortunately, there are people like that. Yeah. Yeah, some people are definitely hypocrites, so. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't miss that place. That place sounds toxic enough that yeah, you'd be better leaving. And the person been using the yeah. Yeah, the pandemic has definitely impacted a lot of lives, and honestly, there are people who. Oh, I thought it was done. Wait, what? One. All right, you weren't finished off. So confused. Yeah, you're right. But still, I need to make money somehow. See, like one way I try to discuss this is that if you stay, you hate it there, your health suffers, the money you would have made there probably couldn't cover your medical costs, especially if you live in like United States where it's just stupidly expensive. But even here, like I live in Canada, like in terms of medical care, it's better, but we're still very lacking in something like mental health. So there are always room to improve. Like it's in my opinion, it's far better leaving a toxic place so that your mental health doesn't get worse than staying there and then probably spending most of your earnings trying to fix the problem you get from working there. You're in Canada. Oh, jeez. I mean, hearing things about what's going on in Canada, good or bad. we we have a lot of both, especially where I live on the West Coast. Plenty of things. I mean that like Canada is just like any other country. We have some things going well, we have some things that's going to hell, and it's just a lot of things in between, and do the best. That you treating everyone like a prisoner. Define prisoner. I I guess it really depends on like how people view lockdowns. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like a prisoner. I feel like they're pretty lenient. It's just that some people like to break rules. But yeah, no, I don't feel like everyone's being treated like a prisoner, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like for example, for Australia, they had a much draconian lockdown than Canada. Like we don't even come close. So I guess if those people were considered prisoners, then maybe we're not there yet. I've heard stories of curfews and lockdown police following people at night. So some cities had curfews and lockdowns. It really depends on how serious the disease has been. Like if the numbers are just growing and they are just not coming down, they are taking those drastic actions. As for police following people at night, I haven't heard that version, but there have been very irresponsible people who party despite, governments say don't do it. So that's probably the closest to following and shutting those down. He was begging for draconian measures, but live. See, the main thing is that for something like a pandemic, right? We have no experience. We don't know what works. We don't know what doesn't work. A lot of it is just trial and error. And I mean, let's put it this way: there are people who says that telling them to wear a mask is taking away their freedom. If that's the definition of taking away their freedom, then yes, they're definitely prisoners. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people take too many things for granted. They're spoiled. I mean, that's just my opinion. They're spoiled. They don't know what is actually, being a prisoner, because they haven't had it taken away from them, like truly. But that's just my view. I just don't trust any. I mean, I can understand why, because like TV networks, they're funded by someone, and by being funded by someone, they're gonna tell stories a certain way. It's complicated. Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of military vets are also poorly treated, right? They do what they do for the country, and then get treated like trash. They get discarded. So, yeah, I mean, society could definitely be better. But yeah, I do feel like there are lots of people who don't really know what it's like to not have rights, to not live in luxury that they take for granted. But yeah, it's complicated. But you're right. We can't trust all the news. We gotta look at like more than one news outlet to be certain, or at least try to figure out. Because I find that if you find two sites reporting like certain news, normally the middle road is probably what you should be expecting. But there are lots of stuff too. Like you see a politician saying that everyone has to wear a mask, and then yeah, I mean there will always be hypocrites. I mean there are even like video compilations of like medical officials who says, yeah, you shouldn't be touching your eyes, touching your nose, and then they're doing it right there, right? Nobody cares about people have been trained. Thank you for your service. Yeah, no, that sucks. And honestly, with what vets go through, right? Like they need help, but of course, to be fair, I feel like, okay, that scared the hell out of me. You scared the hell out of me. Yeah, it's. Oh, you went from like not saying anything and then boom. I didn't see combat, so it's whatever for me. But yeah, there are definitely better ways of treating human beings. Even if you don't see combat, I mean the stuff you have to go through are still, stuff that someone like me could never survive because I'm too tough. Too weak. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Now you're gonna see things going poorly, because I'm terrible at these missions. It was kind of a set off when someone is too. Yeah, they're like, we're done with you. Now we're gonna move on. Yeah, we have too much of a dog eat dog world, where people use people, and then when they're done. I mean, I get competition can be good in developing people, but I think if we have a lot more cooperation, we could achieve a lot more. But
I'm here.
what do I know?
Rolling.
Let's take care of the assassination target.
Salvage that.
Now we'll probably have to fight yet. The evac zone is always way too full. Hatchman, catapult. I normally feel more threatened by the catapult, so I mean technically all of them can be dangerous.
Commander,
Cool.
on my way.
Yeah, I don't have sensors. But yeah, hopefully you're dealing with it fine. I mean, life is.
Damn, sometimes I forget just how big mechs are.
Faster than any other tanks in theater of operation. Forwards all back.
Oh, you're playing MechWarrior?
Yeah, MechWarrior 5.
Have fun. For me, I've been.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I get the feeling that they have this. It was put.
Even like a Centurion is fucking massive.
Yeah, given how much they're shrunk down in the Roguetech, yeah, you kind of lose sight of their size.
Commander,
Just the sheer size of the big stompy robots.
go into full throttle.
Yeah, because you don't have infantry, right? So like battle armor is like the smallest thing, and
Yeah, I
they-
do remember Battle Armor and Mech Assault. That's how I got introduced to all this shit, was Mech Assault games for Xbox.
Yo, MechWarrior 5. I was looking forward to its Steam release. Sorry. You're waiting for the Steam release, so you haven't played it yet. So Rich Nix is in my stream, like in my Twitch stream. He's waiting for the Steam release.
MechWarrior 5?
Yes.
Yeah, the only reason I got this on Epic, which I don't really buy stuff on Epic, is I was given a gift card with express instructions to buy this game for myself.
I hear ya.
No, I played a lot of Epic. Oh, okay.
And I'm not gonna say no, so.
Just looking forward to. Okay, never mind. He played a lot on Epic, but he's waiting for the release on Steam. Probably didn't hear any of that. Not surprised. Let's keep you.
Yeah, I played a good bit on Epic, but I never went like through the full story.
Gotcha.
I had gotten like to the very beginning of Assault Mechs.
Yeah, I don't think I could get. They're making enough changes to the game where. So Rich Nick says they're making enough changes to the game where it seems like it'll be practically a new game.
Good.
Lots of armor.
I am looking forward to the whole Heroes of the Universe, so that way I can just start Karita.
Bad.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Read all the way.
Karita all the way.
Mech destroyed.
Crazy.
All right.
I mean, like so many puzzles.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, Rich Nix, I'm probably not gonna get into it. I don't think I want to burn out too much with certain games, so I'll probably like diversify things a bit more. But that's just me. I'm not accusing anyone like that. Join a clan if it was an option. They have a bad rep.
Aye, aye.
Oh, in MechWarrior 5?
Moving out.
Oh, we're talking about Roguetech. Ah, shoot. I push you out. Send them. Like, oh no, they're so evil. Oh yeah, no, they. Like, there's this weird mentality for some players where they're like, plan's evil, so we gotta fend them off. We gotta stop them from coming into inner sphere. It's not very healthy. Yeah, no, they. I mean, nobody's good. It's just that some get worse reps than others. Like, for example, Capillans. Like, what's surprising is that Capillans were actually like decent to deal with this season. Like, I actually trust them more than Canopus, which says a lot. Hey Bob. I'm bad, try Lao. How are you doing? Yeah, no, I was just discussing about how certain factions just get really bad rep. I was like, oh, you joined them, you must be evil. How are you doing? Of course, they have some artillery.
Hard hit there.
I'm doing alright. I mean, I have two people in chat, which is like amazing. I'll take it. and I'm also getting more help against Davion, so I'll take it. Before allow you need to have enough wanted to play the role of. Yeah, no, that's actually I was talking to the leader, and that's what he was saying. He says that he hopes that one day they'll have enough members that they could, actually beat the bad guys. But until then, yeah,
Everything I've got.
it's tough.
We're down.
But yeah, I will say I do trust the Lao of season 1.5 more than Canopus. So. I mean, to be fair, joining the Directorate, right, where it's like, oh, they're so damn evil because everybody played the campaign, makes it even worse. Like, at least if you don't know lore very well, you might not know about Capillans, but you are going to know about Directorate and how evil they are. Truly bad guy faction. Nobody wants to play the bad guys. Oh, it must be a raptor. I can't see it.
Good to go.
How's that thing still? That is so annoying to deal with.
Move.
Campaign did not make me a fan of. Yeah, sadly some people do become a fan, and as a result, they will demonize Directorate.
Drinking wine and eating cheese.
I should have put that sooner.
Praise, you know.
See where the heck that thing is. Nobody trusts Canopus. Yeah, no, they. I mean,
Affirmative.
I think even last season, like, because of the whole Star League thing, they attacked Merrick. So, yeah, for some people, they just have a pretty bad reputation. See, like I have nothing wrong with Restoration, because, let me put it this way: they won the war. They're free to write history however they want to, right? Because the victors write the history. I have nothing wrong. I have a problem if people are like, "Oh, you're joining Directorate. You must be a fascist." It's like, what? It doesn't make sense. When I was setting up my RT career, I was indecisive, so I just left my background as Oregon, which gave me that, yeah. And joined up with, yeah. I mean, Oregon Restoration, they, like, season 1, they worked together with, I think, Canopus to, like, defeat Capillans, so I think they want to continue that relationship.
Engaging target.
Isn't every faction technically fascist? You try to convince those people. I'm not the person who's gonna say you're wrong. It's just that some faction seems to get a much worse name in all of this.
It's a mother beautiful bridge, and it's gonna be there.
Yeah, don't ask me how that works.
Waiting order.
I mean, there is no good faction. There might be some faction that enjoy maybe a bit more liberty, a bit more freedom. They might be, I mean,
Mission
or
successful.
I also don't get why people automatically associate. It's like, oh, they're a democracy, they must be good. It's like, I don't know. if you have democracy where it's set up so that, the minority still call the shots, then it's not necessarily better than any other government. I like to take the view that it's a game. Yeah, no. Like, I'm someone who would prefer to judge people based on like if they want to roleplay and all of that. I'll judge them on who they roleplay. Otherwise, I'll judge them for who they are. I'm not gonna judge them just because they join a certain faction because it's a faction. Oh my god, political commentary. Yeah, unfortunately some people take it a bit too far as well, right? They're like, oh look, they are part of a dictatorship. And I'm like, not once. Like I've done a fair bit of roleplay. Not once did I say that the new director was dictatorship. But for whatever reason, people just assume it is. It's like, huh. Like, what do you assume? Like, I'm pretty sure people don't want, other people to be prejudiced, right? Judge them before even knowing them. But apparently against, an evil faction, it's fine. Like, we can't just enjoy, giant robots, bashing giant robots. I mean, I don't do melee, shoot them to death, but I think you just want to play something and not be burdened by anything. Yeah, like, for instance, when I was talking to Thunderclap, right, the leader of Capillans, he says he joined because he likes the mechs they have. He likes the history, like some parts of it. Like he's not supportive of everything, but he likes some aspects of it. Apparently he's just a bad guy because he joined. It's like it's not fair. I don't think I have an. That is pirates. I don't feel like doing destroy base. I'm just gonna pass the time. For people out there who choose their favorite faction based on color scheme or their favorite mech, even. Yeah, I mean like one person who joined fairly recently, right? Joined Canopus because he or she says that, people from Canopus were very helpful, so he or she wants to join. And I'm like, that's a very good reason, right? You like the people who are part of the faction, so you want to join it. That's legit. Just don't bring real life. Don't bring the kind of politics unless they specifically roleplay that. Then you could target it. Another. Yeah. I need defend base, but that'll take too long. Alright, let's do a battle and hope things go well. Hi, Figure Show. I'm probably butchering your name, sorry. But how are you doing? Welcome. I hope you are doing well. You want a real talk why I joined the AD? There was two reasons mainly. There was Erica in the cannabis. That's a good point to join them for sure. Yeah. But that's also one of them might also make people not want to join, but let's not go there. I'm not gonna openly, criticize people. One, they were hopelessly outnumbered and willing to fight back. I'm fighting. Ah, okay, got it. You're Fig. Hey, welcome. The leader of the Hell's Horses who will take Terra before Steiner. Got it. You write up a bunch of in-universe stories for it. I mean, I just want to roleplay, and director offers such a perfect clean slate, right? Because like they were wiped out, so them coming back, basically I can just come up with how they're gonna come back, what government, how I became the director. I enjoy doing that more than doing these missions, but Davion are like, yeah, Davion's like, we're gonna be the good guys, but we're gonna play the bad role, but we're still the good guys. Part of why I left, just sit there and exist. Yeah, they don't. I mean, Politics is complicated. Like the neighbors that we have that we don't have a non-aggression pact are Steiner, Davion, St. Ives, and Canopus. If it weren't for Davion, there might not be as much action, but yeah, I just don't know. I like Davion. I'm just fighting against them this time. Like I like Davion for last season too. Like their leader was a lot more. How should I put it? Their leader from season 1 was a lot more nicer to work with. Their leader this season. I mean, let's put it this way. In Davion public channel, I asked to speak to their leader twice, got ignored. I DM'd their leader once, got ignored. Like that's what left, and in addition to that, also the fact that they have like 50-something companies and they're picking on a faction with one company. It's like, really? Like, if it weren't for my experience, like, Director would have been wiped out. And nobody would even, like, most people who come afterwards wouldn't even know you could play Davion. I mean, Directorate. I mean, Davion has over 400 systems. we're talking about a long campaign. And honestly, by that time, anything could happen. I don't want to make any promises. Next. Once Davion is taken care of, I mean, who knows what the map will look like? Because we might have made new enemies. I mean, we might even be fighting Canopus by then. I don't know. It's just so many unknowns. So I don't want to say anything that I don't know for certain. At the end of the day, you gotta remember that most people, yes, but not for coloring in the map. Yes, but Word of Blake is also really annoying to play with. Just ask Fig about Comstar. Like, it's not fun fighting 6 per lance when they have like a bunch of mechs that take forever to go through their turns. So like, I get why you want to go for a Word of Blake, but yeah, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if people want to fight 6 per lance every time and then be like, this is stupid. Fighting Wob almost drive me crazy. Yeah, see? Like, I don't mind fighting clans, but yeah, like Wob and Comstar, they are not fun to fight. Yeah, see, that's why I'm hesitant to be like, you know, maybe we'll fight them afterwards, because it's just not enjoyable. Like, their missions take a lot longer. And I might not be able to complete this mission unless I dash. I get it's lore, but it's ruining the game. Yeah. Like, that is the reason why, if possible, I want to be friendly with, I mean, I'm willing to, like, once we're strong enough, I'm willing to fight anyone. I'm willing to fight Steiner again if I have to. And trust me, like, I was from Valkyrie. We fought more Steiner than anybody else. Ah, shoot. I finished the mission too quickly. I just hit the cooldown. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, missions versus comps are 3 times longer than any, and twice as long. I mean, like, even clans, like, even if they have reinforcements, that's 2 extra mechs. Against Comstar, it's 4 extra mechs. Like, it's just too much. never, yeah, they never have to. Yeah, it's kind of uneven in that regards. Where, you know, in a war where if one side takes a very long time and the other side can do missions a lot quicker, yeah, it's very unfair. I mean, for Lao fighting Word of Blake, sorry, I'll be right back. Like for Capellan's fighting Word of Blake, right? One side has 4 per lance, the other has 6. Like that advantage is massive. Like absolutely massive. Like clan is slightly better, but not that much better. Israel, former, yeah, and yeah, that's another reason why I don't want to fight them, because they hit hard. They are power hitters who are going to make you regret fighting them. Yarn folks. Oh wow, I got lucky. I didn't get the cooldown. Yeah, Yarn folks had like a almost. Did they have 600 system last season? I can't remember. It was high 500s, low 600s. They were like king. Our clan Spruce Fisk. I read about them. Yeah, no, they were nuts. Yeah, now they're kind of split up. If Fig here also joined Word of Blake, I think half of Inner Sphere would have been part of Word of Blake already. Yeah, no, I mean right now House Horses have made landfall, so they are fighting Comstar. So I mean Coretta is also, I think Coretta's a too many colors. Yeah, I'm curious who's gonna like take Terra and then hold on to it. I mean, I'm pretty proud what I being part of Valkyrie as well, so I'm happy about that as well. So actually, I need to deafen that because I can't talk while listening to the voice chat in Discord. I played offline last season because the Yarn Folk was online. And on the map when I joined. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, I was happy about how Valkyrie turned out last season as well. But yeah, I mean, this season we have a lot more. Like we have Alicia, we have 2 players from Alicia, 1 from Oberon. Valkyrie kind of active. I mean, they have more members, but they don't hit as hard. But there was only a single faction we removed from the game. Yeah, Coretta, which is like a lot. Yeah, that's how Hague still existed. We removed. I mean, Valkyrie removed Steiner. Come on, at least give us that. We were the one who took their last system. Come on, Fig. At least give Valkyrie something. Stop taking all the glory. Yeesh. Yeah, the coalition definitely turned things around. And this season, I mean, the director is slowly growing, so we might be able to give Davion a good fight without me needing to dedicate way too many hours every day. That explains stuff. I made a career start. Okay. And now you're Capellan. So you're not giving. Actually, probably last season probably make you be like, yeah, I don't want to join Coretta. Yep, it was the faction we. Yeah, the Russian war band. I mean, to be fair, we Valkyrie also ruined the experience for a lot of Steiner players. So we're all guilty, Figs. We're all guilty of war crimes. just not the ones people think of. I mean, Ghost Bear is making real good progress. Rassel Hague never stood a chance. Like they were destined to lose. But yeah, I'm mostly curious about like once Comstar falls, what's gonna happen. They're gonna have a lot of players that's gonna spread out in all directions. War crime, the game. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, Appellants might be spending the rest of the season reclaiming. I mean, you have a lot of territory to take. Let's check the war stats very quickly. So, actually no, I could just check who is winning. So, yeah, you have 98 systems to take back. Have fun. Capella has a lot of work to do, for sure. I mean, we have a lot of work to do. Davion still has 467 systems. When Comstar is gone, I will finish handheld rework. Okay, so I see. So you got the ears of the developers. You know when season 2 will come. Alright, sadly it is getting late where I live, so I do need to end the stream, but thank you everyone for dropping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is the thing that holds back season 2 of Complete Inside Joke. We're going to take Terra. I mean, I kind of started that. I was saying that, what if what if the Capillans recover and took Terra? But I guess the rest of you just took off with that. That would be funny. But yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, probably nobody really cares. Comstar already united everyone, and then there'll be like a big war, especially once like season 2 is announced. I'll be like, you know what, let's just go all hell out. But yeah, sadly I do have to end the stream, so thank you Big, thank you Bob, thank you Next for all dropping by. Appreciate it. I do need to sleep. Unfortunately, I'm human, and I'm at an age where I do need sleep. So I missed the days when I was young. So all of you have a good night or good day, depending on where you live, and maybe see you in the future. Otherwise, see you in chat, Discord. I know there's plenty to talk about. Especially when we have events like Comstar uniting everyone, right? That's always fun. Also, Zergstar has so many players that only chance is, but no, I think you have enough. But yeah, wiping them out will take time, but you will be able to do it. And honestly, that's. I mean, in the meantime, Director will happily take Davion territory, so. Okay. I just finished preparing my food and quitting. Yeah, sorry about that, Rish. I need to sleep. I'm getting old. Like, when I said I feel like a boomer, I mean I feel like a boomer. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll type in Discord to explain the Comstar uniting things. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.